Good evening, wherever you are. It's Wednesday evening tonight instead of Thursday. So I hope you've had a good day. If we haven't met before, my name is Eve. I'm going to take you through week 5 of the 6-week breathwork sessions that we're running with part of the Rig Run International Cup, which will be coming to an end soon, I guess. So week 6 next week, obviously. So welcome to the Rig Run International Cup, as always, to this breathwork course, and to week 5, where we're going to be focusing on nourishing breathing, nourishing breathwork, which I'll explain a little as we go. The thing to remember always is to register your attendance for points. And I hope you've had a good few weeks working on the challenge, done lots of activities and fitness, which is good. This is kind of the holistic part, I guess, of the challenge. I've done some mindfulness, I know, so hopefully you've enjoyed and can enjoy the breath work tonight. As always, just be mindful of any patterns and rates and depth of breathing that doesn't feel comfortable for you. This is quite a bit more relaxing, more calming kind of breath work than we've done last week, where it was the circular breathing, which is quite a faster, more powerful breath work to kind of bring up any kind of emotions and stress from the body in a real kind of more powerful way, where this is a little more relaxing tonight, the nourishing breath. Health condition wise for this one, nothing major. It's more slower paced and rhythm and rate of breath work, so we're okay, but always just notice how your body feels as you're working, and anything that feels maybe a little uncomfortable, pause and slow down and reset. As always, I always say that. It's not every style of breath work might suit you. Remembering also, new work, this might be new to you, nourishing breath work, so it might be something that just takes a little time to get used to, not so familiar to you, so we're a little patient with it, but equally just noticing how you feel as you go. One thing I have always remember and have learned, that breath work is work for the breath, and like everything that is work, it requires some effort and some focus and some time. So we keep an open mind, but we just also notice how things feel, if they're comfortable or not. So I always start with a little reminder of what breath work is, and it's just a simple conscious awareness and use of your breath to enhance your physical well-being and your mental, emotional, and spiritual well-being. They're all really connected and very much linked into our nervous system that needs support every day, and emotions that need to be processed and released. So breath work can really help you. So mentally, breath work for the mind, the benefits of that, reducing feelings of stress and anxiety and overwhelm and panic and irritability. It's always good to remember why we're doing breath work, to sort of switch off any mental chatter in the brain, in your mind, and really connect you to the present moment also as well. It's great for your body to release some tension, because when we are pretty stressed or a little overworked or tense, obviously you can feel that in the body. So it just helps the body relax and identify any areas of pain that you can breathe into. You know, if you have injuries and things like that, it can really maybe assist in just relaxing the muscles, relaxing the body down, and clear stress and toxins even from the body. And physically can help reduce your heart rate, all very safely, lower your blood pressure, works really well in calming down your digestive system and can build stronger immunity into the body, as well as aid better sleep, reduce inflammation in the body as well. Overall, and emotionally, and for our soul, I guess it gives you a deeper connection to yourself and your whole being, and just allows you to switch off, move beyond any noise, and just allows you to pause and just be. So, few benefits of breath work, just as I said, and I'll talk to you a little bit about what the nourishing breath is. So it's a really beautiful technique. There's always ones that stick out that are kind of favorites for people, and this one is definitely one of mine, designed to nourish the nervous system and nurture every cell in the body. And obviously within the nervous system, breath work really focuses on your autonomic nervous system, whereby the two states, the sympathetic state and the parasympathetic state. So the sympathetic state is your stress response, the fight or flight state, and the parasympathetic state is your rest and digest state, where we move the body into a calmer state, where everything works better, the heart rate goes down, the body switches off its stress response. So when we work with this technique, we really do work with the autonomic nervous system. We really do calm down the body, and it does that, and it feels, it nurtures every cell within the body, and it calms down your mind. A really gentle breathwork technique, but very powerful, like I say, to really deeply nourish the body and mind. So when we breathe in this way, which is nice, slow breaths, not to a count or rhythm, and breathing in and out through the nose, we really increase the amount of oxygen that's coming into the body, and oh, there we go. Sorry, I think we lost a little bit of the network. Oh, there we go. Sorry, I don't know what happened there. But we're back. That's good. I think a little bit of signal, but that's okay. There we go. Just check that doesn't kick out again. So yes, the exchange of carbon dioxide leaving the body, oxygen coming in, it really does create many nourishing benefits for the mind and for the body. And like I mentioned, it includes reduced stress and anxiety levels, clearer thinking, increased awareness, and deeper connection to yourself. And the breath moves energy around the body, because emotion is energy. It can move any kind of emotions or bring up emotions in the body. So it clears out any kind of unprocessed emotion as well. This kind of breath work, you'll probably feel that as we go. For me, definitely best practice lying down, because of the nature of it, the relaxed nature of it, the slow pace of it, and in and out through the nose if possible. So we're going to really focus on how the breath feels, and we're going to take time to create a really beautiful rhythm with this breathwork technique. Letting go of numbers. We did some counting in previous styles of breath work, and we're just going to really move the breath at a nice slow rate. So as I said, when we begin, we are not going to focus on a count. Lying down is great. And we're going to start with a breath in through the nose, drawing it into the stomach, and take that breath, draw up into the chest, all the way over the face to the crown of the head. And it's when you start to feel you need to exhale is when the breath kind of runs down the back of the body and all the way down the back of the legs to the feet with a little pause. And then we'll visualize the breath moving again from the feet, up the legs to the stomach, over the chest, up, and then exhaling, just surrendering, just letting go, exhaling fully and deeply, and just visualizing the breath moving down the back of the head, the shoulders, the spine, all the way to the feet. And then we continue that cycle again. So I always think it's lovely to think about this as a kind of warmth or a glow or a color, just encompassing the body, flowing all the way around in a nice rhythm. And you might notice a little discomfort at first. If you're kind of very much a chest breather, a little tightness of the chest. So just breathe gently into any discomfort, just affirming as you breathe, if there is any discomfort, that it's really safe. It's okay to let go. It's okay to breathe in this way. And if the discomfort still remains as you're breathing, just remember it's very normal. And maybe you can bring some awareness to why you might feel that way, because often the breath is a window to how we are living our life. And if you're finding it really difficult to let go of things and surrender in everyday life, it can really mirror in your breathing pattern. Again, I say I do kind of speak from how it feels for me at times, how difficult, if I'm really quite anxious and a little tense at times, how it really can feel quite difficult to breathe. And I'm breathing a little more into my chest, and then I try to relax and do a little more kind of expansion through the stomach as I'm breathing in on my first breath. It always helps a little bit. But like I say, it can really mirror how you are day-to-day life. If you're really feeling a little anxious when you're breathing, just try and relax, take any pauses that you need. And you can choose, when we begin, the rhythm and the rate that suits you. You might want to start really softly, really gently, and then add in a little more depth to the breath work. And we want to think about relaxing the shoulders, relaxing the jaw, focusing on the breath, starting from the stomach first and then up into the chest, to the heart space, before you visualize it moving over the top of the head and letting it go. And it's really good to do a few rounds of this work. Real nourishing effect as each breath cycle is completed. A lovely time to do nourishing breath is in the morning. If you want to just start your day like that, weaving it into your daily routine as part of working towards creating a calmer, clear, and more connected mind and body. So first thing in the morning or before bed. You can simply put on some nice calming music and set a timer for maybe 5 minutes or 10 optimally if you could, and just let the breath kind of guide you. And you can equally use this style of breath work during the day at moments when you're feeling a little stressed or a little anxious or a little overwhelmed, and you just want to take a little time to pause and switch your feelings into a calm state, a more grounded state. So maybe just even 2 or 3, 4 minutes of this during your day can just let your body pause and just instantly switch off your stress response. So it's kind of like the toolkit we did with the espresso breathing and the box breathing, the 4-7-8 breathing. So then, everyone, let's begin, and just make yourself really comfortable. Ideally lying down. That might not be practical wherever you are. So you can choose to be seated, just supporting your back and always relaxing your shoulders. And if you can, close your eyes, because we can visualize the breath here. And we'll begin, as we often do, with a couple of clearing breaths, physiological sighs. Hey, just in time, because we're just going to start the rounds of breath, and I'll just go over it again if you've just joined. It's nourishing breath work to really nourish the cells in the body, and it's done in and out through the nose, but we're just beginning with a little bit of clearing breath work, physiological sighs. So if you just join me, if you just make sure you're comfortable, depending on where you are, it might not be practical for you to be lying down, but if you can, that's wonderful. If not, if you're seated, just close your eyes. Seated or lying down, just close your eyes. Just notice your breathing now, wherever that is for you. This little bit of breath awareness, just to notice where you're breathing. Like I say, maybe in and out through the nose, or in through the nose and out through the mouth. Maybe you notice the breath is quite short. Maybe you can start just to lengthen the inhale and lengthen the exhale. Noticing maybe the body lift as you breathe in and relax a little more as you breathe out. Maybe you feel the shoulders lift as you breathe in, and just relaxing them down a little more as you exhale, relaxing the back. Nice, easy breaths that don't require any effort or work. They just come really naturally for now. Nothing needs to change. Just noticing how you're breathing, noticing how you're feeling in your mind, if it's maybe really busy still, if you've had a busy day. I'm going to try and switch off a little if we can. But just notice your mind, and then bring your awareness into your body, how you feel physically. Maybe just noticing your breathing is allowing your body to relax a little more, and identifying any tension or tension you're holding onto, that you can just let go. So drop the shoulders, relax your back, unclench your hands, relax your fingers. Especially if you're lying down, take a little time to scan, soften your stomach with your mind's eye, just running down, relaxing your hips, your legs, around your knees, all the way to your feet, all the way down to your toes. Just noticing any discomfort, any tightness, any sensations in the body. And always good as you breathe in a way that feels comfortable, just to check into your emotions, how you're feeling right now. Nothing needs to change, just notice. We'll take a few clearing breaths before we begin. So we're going to breathe in through the nose, and another breath up into the nose, and we're going to breathe out, little sigh through the mouth. So we breathe in again, and just breathe out through the mouth. And two more. Breathing in, another breath in through the nose, and let go, breathing out, sighing away any tension through the body. And then one more time. Breathing in, breathing up, and breathing out. We're feeling a little more relaxed now. We can begin our beautiful, nourishing breath work. So I just want you to breathe in gently through the nose, from the stomach, expanding the stomach, and visualize the breath. Send the breath gently up to your heart space, and see the breath going over the head and at the crown of the head as you exhale through the nose. Allow the breath to just fall over the head and down the neck, down the back, down the legs, all the way to your feet. Just let the breath fall away. Take a little pause right at the bottom, and then breathe in from the feet all the way over the stomach, the chest, over the face, to the crown of the head, and only then exhale and let the breath run down the back of the body slowly, all the way down the legs to your feet, pausing. Taking another big breath in, and visualize the breath again, just gentle, powerful breaths all the way up the front of the body. When we exhale, feels like it's coming, then we just visualize the breath running down the back of the body. Always full, gentle, powerful breaths. Continuing to breathe in this way and allowing the breath to run down your spine as you exhale. Noticing any tightness, any discomfort, just letting go. Taking that little pause at the bottom. And the full breath in, the whole of the front of the body. Letting go, releasing as you exhale. Just observing how you feel. Just really feel into your breathing. And just continue to breathe in that way, that slow, powerful yet gentle breaths in and running up. And just matching that exhale as you come to the crown of the head and you just release and let go. Maybe adding in a little affirmation as you breathe in, telling yourself, I breathe in to fully relax and let go as I exhale. And really visualize as you breathe in this way, the breath moving, nourishing the whole body, every cell of the body. So keep breathing, maybe just visualizing that big motion of the breath moving all the way around. Maybe visualizing a warm glow or a color, continuing to create a really flowing, powerful rhythm of breath. Good. Take one more breath in to the crown of the head, exhaling, letting go all the way to your feet. And just pause for a moment. Just notice how you feel. Breath is easy and relax, focus. Just gone a little, just comfortable breaths now. Easy breaths now. Just for a moment. And turn in and notice how your body feels now. Maybe your mind is a little less busy, less chatter. Maybe feeling a little more relaxed, a little more calm. Like I say, maybe you found that a little challenging. I mentioned it before, and maybe your breath can be a little mirror to your life right now. You found discomfort and challenge, difficulty to switch off, to focus. It's maybe what's going on at the moment in your life. And the breath is really good to help you identify what needs to maybe change. Just a little time to relax and switch off. Just observing, feeling into the breath, just noticing. So in a moment, we'll just do one more little round of nourishing breath work, and you can change the rate and the rhythm. You might find you can take even bigger, deeper breaths in, bring more air into the body. And you can find you can slow maybe down a little more, letting the breath travel a little slower, letting the body become a little calmer. So when you're ready, let's begin again, breathing in gently through the nose, drawing the breath from the stomach, expanding it wide, and then visualize your breath moving into the chest, setting the breath gently up into your heart space in one motion. See the breath going over the head as you exhale through the nose, allowing the breath to come down all the way the back of the body towards the feet, just pausing, drawing the breath in again from the feet all the way up over the head, exhaling as it runs down the back of your body, allowing the breath to be gentle yet powerful. And breathing in, letting go, relaxing, just feeling the breath, just calming down the whole body, just relaxing, releasing any tension as it runs down your back, your legs, to your feet, to your toes, pausing for a moment and drawing the breath straight back all the way up the front of the body, and then letting go. Slowing down, calming down the mind, the body, imagining maybe, like I said, a color, a warm glow, just covering the body as you breathe in slower, deeper breaths now. And always finding the exhale at the crown of the head, at the back of the body. Slow rhythm. And as you continue to breathe in that way, noticing maybe any changes into the body, more relaxation, more calm, simply letting go, surrendering to your breath, noticing any discomfort, any tightness in the body, any sensations as you breathe in fully through the nose and out through the nose. Breathing in calm, letting go of tension and worry and stress and anxiety, anything you need to let go of, breathe it out. And one more big breath in from your feet, all the way up to the crown of the head. And then release. Turn in for a moment as we just settle into a rhythm of breath that feels a little more comfortable. Comfortable for you and easy. No thought. Nice and simple. And just notice how you feel. In your heart, with your emotions, in your body, in your mind. Maybe you've noticed a shift. Maybe feeling a little differently to when we began. The power of the breath. So just stretch out if you're lying down, if you're seated, maybe just roll the shoulders, dropping your head side to side, or tuck your chin, stretch the back of the neck. Nourishing breath, breathing in through the nose, out through the nose. If you want to try that in the morning, like I said, or before you go to bed, and also anytime during the day, if you're feeling a little overwhelmed, a little stressed, a little anxious. No count with this breath, remember, it's just a nice, slow yet powerful rhythm. Inhaling at the front of the body, exhaling at the back of the body, And there it is. So hopefully that's given you a little relaxation. Take that with you for the rest of the evening. I look forward to taking you through on week 6, which is next week, of course, Tuesday lunchtime, 12:30. Thursday, we'll go back to Thursday at 7:30. A little signature class, which will be different styles of breath work to calm the nervous system, clear stress from the body, and just connect back to nice feelings of love, gratitude, that kind of thing. Hope you can join me. A little special class, that one. If you have any questions, I will stay on for a little bit. Always happy to help. If not now, later, you want to drop a message anytime, feel free. But I will wait for a little while before I go. Thank you so much for coming in. Enjoy, continue to use this little breath work later on, hopefully. Thanks so much.